joke. Nobody speak, nobody get choked.
This is Prince Arrington, QA Director on Gears of War 4, and welcome to Beta Tips Episode 1, The Basics. Here are 8 tips to get you started in Gears of War 4 multiplayer. Using cover is the core of combat in Gears of War, and is all tied to the A button on your controller and the standard control scheme. Use A to slam into cover when close to a wall or object. This is a great way to recover your health and for engaging at range. While in cover, hold the left trigger to pop out from cover to target enemies more accurately while still protecting most of your body. Don't stick around and cover for too long, as you leave yourself open to surprise flank attacks. Move forward with the fight and stick close to teammates. When you're moving out of cover, you can get around the map faster by holding the A button to roadie run. Once you've mastered cover, wall bouncing is an advanced technique that can make or break close-range firefights. In Gears of War, as you take damage, the iconic Crimson Omen will begin to appear on your screen. Once the Omen is fully visible, you'll enter a down but not out state, which will cause you to fall to your hands and knees. In this state, you can crawl into cover and try to revive yourself. Tap A while not moving to get up in the quickest time possible. Make sure to revive teammates you see who are down by running up to them and pressing X, and put an additional few bullets into downed opponents to finish off the kill. Active Reload is a system in Gears of War that rewards good timing with faster reloads and other bonuses. When you expend your clip or press reload, a bar will appear under your weapon in the top right corner of the screen, and a marker will be moving along the reload bar. By pressing RB, you can stop the marker, and where it lands will depend on your reward. White means perfect, giving you a slight damage and stopping power boost for a short period of time. Gray is a good reload, but only provides you with a quicker reload and no damage or stopping power boost. If you mistime your press and land in the black of the bar, your gun will jam, causing your reload to take longer. Specific to Gears of War 4 versus multiplayer is the competitive active reload system, allowing you to active reload at any time, even with a full clip. This is so you can attempt to get a perfect reload for a damage boost in a critical situation, such as just before you run in with a Nasher, or to put more damage into an opponent at range. After you land a perfect reload, you will only be able to get good or miss reloads until your active recharges. Keep an eye on the timer next to your weapon's ammo to see if your perfect active change is returned.
Let's do this.
You can start your loadout with any of the 3 starting weapons available in the beta: the Lancer, the Hammerburst, and Nasher. The Lancer is a fully automatic weapon that's useful at most ranges, and generally a great choice for both new and veteran players. For players who want to get closer to the action, the Burstfire Hammerburst can outperform the Lancer at short to mid-range. Then there's the Nasher, a shotgun that is designed to dominate at close range. Use the Lancer or Hammerburst along with the Nasher for the most versatility on the battlefield. New to Gears of War 4 is the close cover combat system, providing you brand new ways to attack opponents in cover. There are 2 key moves to learn in versus multiplayer: the Vault Kick, which is a great aggressive move that lets you push an opponent out of cover, and the Yank, which gives you an additional option to mix up your play when sharing the same cover opposite an opponent. While running at cover where an enemy is present, line up your run and hold forward while pressing B when near their cover to Vault Kick your opponent, stunning them for an easy finish. If you're on the receiving end of this, there's a small window of opportunity to press B to counter a Vault Kick. Keep an eye near your character for when the button prompt appears to nail the counter timing. If you're fighting an opponent over cover, you can attempt to grab them by pressing X. Once they land in front of you, quickly approach them and tap Y to pull out your knife and stab them in the face for an execution kill. Be warned, this can be countered with a well-timed press of the B button, and that can turn the tables back on you. Power weapons are more powerful weapons that you can pick up on the battlefield. The Torque Bow, Drop Shot, Boom Shot, and Long Shot are 4 of these power weapons that feature in the beta. These weapons are more effective killing machines than the standard weapon loadouts, so pick your shots with them carefully. Most fights will center around these weapons, so move with your teammates to these areas throughout the match. If you want to practice with the power weapons in the beta, check out the Co-op TDM playlist to get some good hands-on time with each of the weapons against bots. Spotting is a great feature that benefits you and your teammates, allowing you to mark enemies for your entire team to make them aware of their presence. Simply aim at who you want to mark and click the left stick. Practice doing this every time you're shooting at a target so your teammates can clean them up if they get away. By pressing the left bumper, you can use TAC-COM, which is a great way to quickly see where your teammates are, as well as where the power weapons spawn. Use it to regroup with your teammates or to quickly check if a power weapon is currently available. The icon for the weapon will be grayed out if it's been picked up or is on respawn. This is Prince Arrington, QA Director on Gears of War 4. In this video, we'll give you all the details on the two modes found in the beta, Team Deathmatch and Dodgeball. In Team Deathmatch, the objective is simple: kill the enemy team. Each team has a pool of 15 lives that is shared by all players, and every death takes 1 life away from that pool for the entire team. Once your lives pool runs out, there's a uniquely Gears twist. All players still alive are given 1 remaining life each. Dying during this phase knocks you out of the fight, so play cautiously and try to claim that epic comeback for your team. Power weapons can be instrumental in winning in Team Deathmatch. Focus your efforts on securing these weapons for your team to help claim vital kills. If it's too risky to grab the weapon yourself, denying the weapon from the enemy team can make all the difference. If you need to sharpen your skills, check out the Co-op vs. Bot playlist, which puts you and 4 players up against bots in Team Deathmatch. It's a great place to learn the maps and core techniques before you dive in against real opponents. Dodgeball is a brand new mode in Gears of War 4. In Dodgeball, the objective is simple: eliminate the enemy team. Once a player is killed, they are unable to respawn. However, in true Dodgeball fashion, you can bring teammates back into the game by eliminating the opposition. Each kill will start a respawn timer for one of your dead teammates, ordered from first eliminated to last. You can track the order and respawn timer of dead teammates in TAC-COM. Be prepared for massive swings. Dodgeball matches frequently switch from one team having the advantage to the other, so be sure to keep track of the team numbers at the top of the screen to keep on top of the situation. If you're the last person alive, getting a kill can give your team a fighting chance by bringing a teammate back into the fight, but there's a nail-biting 5-second delay before they are returned to the battlefield. Dying before your teammate returns to the fight will end the round, so try to evade combat after the kill and regroup to give your team the best chance. This is Prince Arrington, QA Director on Gears of War 4. In this video, we'll take you through each of the 3 maps in the Gears of War beta: Harbor, Dam, and Foundation. Harbor is a dark and rainy map set during a stormy night on Sarah. This map heavily rewards crossing at range to secure positions and offers multiple ways to enter lanes from unexpected angles. On the front of the docks is the drop shot spawn, where ranged weapons have a major influence in map control. Using lancers and hammerbursts in this area can really punish players rushing for the weapon. The middle of the map is divided into a low and a high side. The low side is a great flanking route for the front of the docks, and the frags located here can help you influence fights on either side of the map. Torque bow and long shot spawn at the rear of the boat. The pillars here provide perfect cover for Nasher fights, and the front of the boat offers an effective flank to surprise the enemy team. If you manage to acquire one of these power weapons at the back of the boat, don't be afraid to move with them. The front of the boat is an especially great place to shine with both of these weapons. But be ready to turn and fight close quarters when flanked from behind. Dam is aptly named for the huge dam that dominates the horizon. The combat in this map is split into 2 distinct areas that both have equal importance: the crane and the platform. The platform is a key part of this map. Holding this area provides you with access to the boom shot and drop shot spawns, and an elevated position that offers good defensive capabilities. While the platform has an enticing quick side entrance to vault up, it's also risky. Pick your moment to surprise opponents and use Vault, a new move to Gears 4 that lets you quickly traverse cover to maintain momentum on the platform. If you want to control at range, the open railing area of the platform offers a great option to keep opponents off of the power weapon and to support fights from a distance. To break a strong defense on the platform, the frags that spawn in the circular cover at the bottom of the ramp can force enemies out of cover and open opportunities for you. Opposite the platform area is the crane, where Longshot and Torque bow spawn. While the pillars encourage Nasher battles, these key pieces of longer cover offer an effective way to catch opponents out with ranged weapons. If you grab the Longshot or Torque bow, you have great sight lines onto the other half of the map. Utilize these angles as much as possible to help your team control the entire battlefield, spotting enemies with the great sight lines and using ranged weapons to pressure your opponents into cover whenever they move around the map. Foundation is set in the construction area of a new COG settlement, where the verticality can have a big impact on the outcome of the match. The middle is one of the most important areas of the map. Controlling this area not only provides 2 flanks to both of the power weapon areas, but also gives you a juicy reward of frag grenades. The middle also provides options for both ranged and Nasher users. Nasher users should stick to the pillars to outmaneuver opponents, while the raised areas provide a strong position to rain down Lancer fire on any players caught in the open. The torque bow spawns near the statue on the high side, and the cover here gives you a multitude of options. If you need to break a deadlock, a flank from middle or up the stairs or along the balcony lane can be an effective option. The balcony itself is a great place to use a power weapon or ranged weapon to take out any opponents in the middle or boom shot area. On the low side, the boom shot and drop shot spawn in the middle of this enclosed area. Fights here are fierce, so use smoke grenades to cover your push to the control panels to pressure opponents. Rushes from the middle are often visible at the last minute, so always be aware of your teammate's location in case the middle flank isn't covered.